Here's Redding. Hangs on the trifecta.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Alba on D. It's a three-point game. Here's Drozdown. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Here's Redding. Off the screen. Here's Radoshevich, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Budivelnyk. And he said, honestly, it's hard to separate these teams on paper. We're similar in so many ways that it's difficult to find an area where one side really has an advantage. He said he wouldn't be surprised if this one was decided by just a few points. Perfect for us, guys.
Thanks for that, Doris. There's going to be a lot of energy out here tonight on display. These teams both want to grab the upper hand early.
I agree, Kevin. Important to get off to a fast start because they're so evenly matched, these two teams. And so who can seize control early?
You know what, guys? I'm not sure there's going to be a whole lot separating these teams at any point in this game. Like you both said, I think it's going to be really tight.
Here's Hammonds. Passes it to Radoshevich. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Kicks it to Summers. Clock at 6. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Hammonds passes to Logan. There's a good screen. Here's Redding again. Alba. Budivelnyk trails by 3. To the wing on the left. Here's Drozdown. There's Lavrinovic. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Now the pass to Logan. Here's Redding. That's good. He's got 9. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The feed to Summers. Passes it to Lavrinovic. Shot clock at 6. Now the dish to Summers. Fires the 3. That one goes. Count it. It's a tie ball game.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
1:44 left in the first. Here's Logan again. Alba.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Strelniks, and Budivelnyk tacks on 2 more. Here's Hammonds. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They set the pick. And so it looks like Alba will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Alba. And some changes here for Budivelnyk. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to King. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Budivelnyk trails by 3. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout. But the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ahern, offensive rebound. They set the pick. Here's Schellinger. And there's the whistle, foul hard, and the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. With 2 seconds left, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Alba ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Rudy Velnick trails by 3. Charity to the paint. Here's Yagua. And he makes good on the wing.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And it's Rudy Velnick with the ball. Trailing by 5. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And that one's good. He has 6.
A risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And it's Rudy Velnick with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Over to the wing. Clock at 4. A baseline J, and Rudy Velnick tacks on 2 more.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Pass to King. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Again, Alba.
And that's the goal every time down. Just find a high percentage shot.
Rudy Velnick trails by 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Ahern. And Rudy Velnick tacks on 2 more.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
To the right side. Right wing. Here's Akpanov. Another 3 for Alba.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Rudy Velnick with another 3.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Here's Volfart, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
They're taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Alba.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And Alba making a change here. Booty Velnick shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Now Alba with it. The pass to Hammonds. And it's blocked. There's a screen. Here's Menard, and he hits it to tie the game up. 5 points in the game. 1:25 left in the first half. Hammonds passes to Logan. Lets a floater go. They retain possession. Radosevic's shot is good. To the wing on the left. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what, come on, Kev. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
5 on the clock, and he gets it to go. And Alba leads by 2. 20 seconds left in the first half. Right wing. Out to the right wing. They set the screen. Here's Drozdov. Tashenko, that's good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Now Alba with it. Passes it to Hammonds. Radosevic's shot is good. 8 points for him.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Feeds it to Summers. Clock at 6. Here's Menard using his post moves to get the 2 points. And here's Alba. Here's Redding. They set the pick. Here's Kendall. Again, Alba.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And it's Booty Velnick with the ball. Trailing by 2. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drozdov. And Booty Velnick with another 3.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Hammonds. Again, Alba.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up. Feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well. Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Now Alba with it. Pass to Logan. Here's Redding. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Alba shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good. Booty Velnick making a switch here. And so he hits both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Six to shoot. Here's Ahern. And Booty Velnick tacks on 2 more.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
There's the screen. To the middle. The pass to Hammonds. Here's Kendall. Good on the triple. 5 points in the game. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Another 3 for Alba.
And he was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Booty Velnick trails by 3. Dishes it to Summers. There's a good screen. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Booty Velnick shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Falls, so he hits both of them. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. It makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
Well,
right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, it's just everybody getting involved.
Booty Velnick making a switch here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Alba?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
And he gets the bucket. .139 left in the third quarter. Logan, the pass to Schultz. They set the screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Ahern, and that one's good. 12 points for him.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's King. Here's Logan, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Booty Velnick making a switch here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Booty Velnick trails by 5. Here's Ahern, and he gets it to go.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment. This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Here's Strelniks, and Booty Velnick tacks on 2 more. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Alba leads by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
A tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect, the gorgeous feed there.
Booty Velnick trails by 3. Six on the shot clock to tie it up. And Booty Velnick with another 3.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And here's Albany. Here's Redding. Passes it to Hammonds. From outside the arc, that's good. And Alba leads by 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Here's Strelniks, and Booty Velnick with another 3.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Here's the screen. Pass to King. Here's Redding. Wide open look. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Here's Drozdan, and Booty Velnick with another 3.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
And so it looks like Alba will retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Booty Velnick making a switch here. Summers is checked in. Here's Redding. And the jumper is on the mark. And Alba leads by 1.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Menard. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Hammonds. He got right to the cup using that screen. Hammonds got it all tied up now for Alba. Hammonds gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Down low, Avranovich. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
And so it looks like Alba will retain possession here. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now the pass to Logan. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Timeout called. Rudy Dunk.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, you have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And that one's good. Hammonds.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Hammonds got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Here's Drozdon. And Rudy Bellick with another 3.
Wow, just doing loads of damage from long range today, guys. And there's another one.
Tell you what, this game very well could hinge on this three-point shot.
And Alba calls a timeout here. They're trailing by 1. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Logan. Here's Hammonds. Here's Kendall. Another 3 for Alba.
Oh, they give it up and then get it right back. The lead. 2 triples back-to-back and the momentum swinging like crazy.
And the fans going crazy too, Steve. They couldn't have asked for anything better than this.
Inside. Stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Logan, and the basket good. And now a 4-point Alba lead. Timeout called. Rudy Dunk. They're down by 4. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. To Avranovich.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Now the pass to Hammonds. Money!
Look out, guys. Now I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
And it's Rudy Bellick with the ball. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Here's Menard. Carries it from outside. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
And Alba calls a timeout here. They trail by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Passes to Hammonds. Just 5 to shoot. Radosevic, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Hammonds will shoot one more at the free throw line. On the free throw, no good. Timeout called, Booty Velmic. Seconds left in the game. Here's Summers. Got it! And Alba calls a timeout. They're losing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Booty Velmic picking up the win. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.